Tommy Maniac here, and we're gonna do some more Strife. This is my most perfecter Bolina Strife build. I feel like if I had an infinite amount of time, I would be able to probably top out with Strife with this build. It's just that good. I've done, I think, 11 Strife wins in a row, and I don't mean like ties, I mean straight victories in a row with this build. It's quite solid. Bolina, our Bolina's looking pretty good, guys. We are currently at 77% crit damage, and when you combine the 50% spell crit chance along with Book giving an additional 40%, she pretty much crits like every single time, plus the 3% here. She's basically critting almost 100% of the time. It's absolutely crazy. So you're looking at basically a 100% crit with all the additional crit damage. It's quite good. It means that because even though this character doesn't scale so well with spell power as you know via percentage, all the critical stuff that we're getting is very strong. And you know, so pushing her spell power would be like the only thing that I could do at this point. But I've seen as high as 39 million damage, and we're not even fully optimized. So if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I'm just going to go through the rest of the build. If you have, the only thing that's really different from my previous videos would be an improvement tomorrow. So Shelda is wearing a pretty stocked up, leans towards physical defense accessory, and we are running a maxed out magical armor for the protection gain. Shelda's here to get us through a couple key rounds in Strife. Round 6, round 12, and quite a few others. She does a bit of damage. Explosive Will is capable of doing like 100 to 150,000 damage. It's pretty crazy. Taeson's wearing, I wouldn't call it tinfoil, but I have neglected this set. This is the Adamant set, so we're taking advantage of the boosted HP, the protection, and Taeson's here to disrupt certain rounds, specifically the twin yellow round, which I believe is like round 15 or 16, and to pull all of the enemies down towards my tanks. I am using teleport pads, so that is very, very helpful. And I am using Central Region's Greatsword, and we are applying 30% damage taken via exposed weakness to everybody. Taeson's pretty much exposed weakness on all the mobs. It's very strong, very consistently strong. So aside from that, we are running a Gaith. A Gaith has almost, pretty good 71 guard plus the Ocean set. Good stuff. Combined with Drum. Gaith is basically increasing, depending on the tier, our defense for anywhere from as low as 200 or 300 up to as high as maybe 900 additional defense on everybody that a Gaith is protecting. And then that synergizes very well with the fact that she is further mitigating damage. So she's increasing all their defense, and then she's taking some of the damage. So she keeps people alive, and we are running Sacrifice, which just basically heals everybody. So it's a win-win. Ultimately, DPS for us is Bolina needs the team to be alive in order to maximize her DPS. Gaith is here to keep the team alive, and these two being, very fat boys in terms of tank and HP, is really solid. Another really strong reason why we're using a Gaith is a Gaith has a tremendous amount of HP, like very, very high. Look at more HP than Taeson, more HP than Shelda. Look at that. The Gaith's HP pool is ridiculous, and so every time we tier up, we're increasing this HP by a 60% multiple of the previous number. And so when you combine that with the fact that we are granting 30% of max HP to allies in 3x3 via a protection. So this means that a Gaith is basically the best possible person to use Drum of Advancement in regards to protection. Not in regards to Guard. Guard would go to Patros because of its 4, but man, a Gaith is amazing. A Gaith is amazing. Gaith on Drum is really, really solid. And and we're getting a lot from Gaith. So then we're going to go to Mara. So I used to just have Mara die and proc Void. After about playtesting, maybe 40 or 50 games, and really realizing that Mara doesn't die fast enough and doesn't proc Void fast enough, I've kind of decided to switch from Void to Void Relic, Fear Devourer. The damage is about the same for Bolina. You know, if we were playing Saris or Mel or Sargula, it would not work like that. The Void would be definitely the better option. But because Bolina is not a multiple of attack and spell power, I think that Fear Devourer has seemed to be just as good in terms of damage. In fact, it's probably more reliable damage increase. So for Mara's job is to hit elite units and to hit bosses. So that's been pretty effective. And so I am not using Exposed Weakness because we already have Exposed Weakness from Tayson. So we are basically doing an illusion here. If you look at my, I have Fear set. So it's all about adding as much menace as humanly possible. We have 83 base menace. Mara goes behind the target. So, I mean, Mara doesn't really die. It takes an awful lot for her to die. And so I've seen Mara, I might put 2 Maras on the field, which turns into 4 Maras. All Mara has to do is hit a boss, and we further reduce their defense by a significant amount. We are using Eternal Heart fully maxed out. I mean, Central Region's Great Sword would be just as good, but I'm using this. I think it works very well. Every time Mara hits a boss or elite unit, additionally reduces defense of the target on top of the menace effect by 15% of base menace, and reduces the attack speed. And she kind of gives herself additional defense. So it kind of does work quite well. So when you combine this with a Gaith and the fact that basically we're stealing defense with the Eternal Heart, you know, when Mara hits a boss, it's actually quite effective, and we've taken down some very high heat bosses as a result. So now another reason why we're using Mara, I wouldn't pick Mara. I'm making the best of a bad situation. And what I mean by that is I kind of have to use Mara in order to take advantage of 1 mind, 1 heart. Okay, so 1 mind, 1 heart means gives us 30% base MP, which out of the box is not that great. But when combined with 40% at base MP from the Covenant set, that is very high. So that basically means we are at 70%. So any equipment that gives us an additional 30% base MP recovery, which is very common, means that Bolina will have infinite mana. So we can break Bolina very easily. Bows give it, and staffs give base MP recovery very, very often. So basically, we could essentially make our Bolina have infinite mana. And once you have infinite mana, the only thing that needs to happen in order for Eye of Control to be fired is a single auto attack. So Bolina will do a single auto attack and then fire her skill. Single auto attack and then fire her skill, which means that attack speed is super important. So my equipment on Bolina is 2 bows and 1 staff, and then I put the rest of the staffs on my Saeryung, who's going to be powering her up even further. So Bolina is freaking broken with Mara. I mean extremely broken. Like I said, I've seen millions of damage as a result, and the damage, I mean, we have to have our team be alive, but we have plenty of chunky boys to keep that going. Now, my weakest team member currently, unfortunately, is my Saeryung. I am utilizing base level 1 spell, so I'm getting the 60% spell power from having both these here. These are they're rolled fairly well. Check this out. So spell power and spell power is slotted in the secondary. Spell power and spell power is slotted in the secondary. I just haven't. I've been giving everybody else up to speed, so the next 10 Strife games will be pumped into leveling these up, and I have to go look. And I also have, I need to re-roll this damn thing. We are using a maxed out level 30 apprentice staff, so I think I anticipate that we will be able to increase Bolina's damage output, like probably by another 40 or 50%, maybe even more, once I have Saeryung fully built out. So, but Saeryung is important with Echo on Bolina because, I mean, honestly, like, so as out of the box, 1 mind, 1 heart, plus 30% base recovery, plus 40% base MP recovery. We are increasing her mana by 45, so she has 105 MP, which means that there's only 32 mana for us to fill in order for Bolina to fire her ability. Well, when you look at Saeryung, Saeryung's giving 35 MP every second. So Saeryung pretty much gives us almost perma filled MP for Bolina. You know, and so that's quite good. That is quite good. There is an argument to be made that uplift, spell power, and attack speed, if I'm like, uplift might be worth it. It all comes down to, can Bolina get a piece of equipment that has the additional 30% MP recovery? You know, so that is kind of the key. The other problem is that with uplift, she's not going to auto cast. She's going to have to swing and hit somebody. So I don't know. I will experiment with that, but I'm not doing that today. The realm of possibility is there. For now, we're doing Echo because I'm going for this build. For me, is not about the most powerful gamble. It's the most consistent build. And when you're committing to a 30-minute Strife run, consistency is way more important than like a powerful gamble, which is why I really like this build. We are doing 15 5-5, and in Strife we are going to attempt to get an altar strat that helps build that up. I ultimately need this to be 10 and 10, so 7 altar or altar of growth, either one of those would be good. And so if you guys watch my videos all the time, everything I just said probably rinse and repeat. Maybe there's some new information in there, but that's kind of the play. Okay, I don't even pay attention to this shit. I just kind of roll with the punches on it. Again, it just takes the brain power. Okay, this is weird. This is weird. We technically do have 100 MP, so I don't know what to do with this. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll hang on to that. That's great. This gives us silver in 5 rounds. And we are fighting people, so we go sneaky face. It's my usual. Let's see what happens. What are you doing? Nothing? You here? Are you AFK? So they used to show you stuff in real time, and now it's like post. I think maybe that's the help latency of the network. Okay, so Mara does Mara things, and we're going to see if our carry gets to exist. Fire it out. We do have our carry. That's pretty cool. I do have an Agape. Don't see a Shelda yet. It's concerning. So we'll pop this. Interesting. Interesting. I try not to sell unless I have no choice, because every silver kind of counts, and when you sell, you're kind of taking away power from yourself. You're taking away power potential. So, let's just see if we can make this happen. We're gonna not expand again. I'm just gonna see if I can find heroes. So we're actually looking pretty good here. I'm trying to feel out who's being suppressed. Strife usually picks one hero in your team to just not give you. So that does happen. I am going to pick this for the experience. Next turn we will be benefiting. Oh, that's nice. We will benefit from being able to roll strats for the first time. Not bad. Being frozen here is fine. I mean, it is what it is. They're just trying to get their 10 strat going too. So let's see. Let's see what our strats are going to be. Alright. Looking for altar. This is actually perfect. Plus 10 to blood, plus 10 to mage, and we get some other stuff. That is solid. No Bolina quite yet. I don't want to sell a Gaith, but I kind of might have to. We will cross that bridge. We'll freeze here. We'll hold this. We get to pop this in 2 rounds. It's interesting. You know, we're not seeing any Sheldas quite yet. You know, so we'll definitely have to do some expansions quite soon. I'm really kind of trying to feel out, like, what are we, you know, what hero are we not going to get very often? I mean, we only got 2 Bolinas so far, so that's a problem. I'll take this. This puts our Bolina in a good spot. And looks like they're really, the algorithm is favoring kind of Gaith at Tayson. So that's pretty solid. I mean, that's okay. We can still make that work. I'm going to probably take the gift of the slimes that we were just given. We'll throw this here. And next turn, we have no choice but to expand and use what we have. So we shall see. We do have Blue Book. So we do have Blue Book to kind of see what we can get accomplished. I probably need to expand at least once. And it's really important for us to attempt to win the slime round. So we'll have to see what we get. Let's see. This is going to make a big difference. Ooh. I don't waste any money on these, unfortunately. We drop this, we double expand, and we will end up with a tier 5 Tayson. That is quite good. The question becomes, what is our next move? I think it might be Amara with Blue Book on Bolina, Sword on Mara, and we use the teleport pad for the first time. I think that's as strong as we're going to get. We'll do this. Drop these. Man, I wish I could get this yin and yang. We got it. We got yin and yang. So that is actually a very, very strong damage buff for us. For Bolina, I think that might make the difference. Tayson is staying alive. Ooh, and that wasn't strong enough. That wasn't strong enough. So that means that we kind of have to make, we have to be strong enough to take on round 12 or 13. So that's going to be a pain in the butt, but I've done it before. I'll do it again. This is going to bring our Tayson up. Oh gosh, this is garbage. Please don't do that. Okay, whatever. Let's just... Okay, that's not bad. Having a tier 2 Gaith is not bad either. Let's start looking. More money is okay. It looks like we are getting some Bolinas, so that's pretty good. And there's no... We're tied with our other team members, so that it's okay too. There's really no pressure at this point. We're only at 51 heat. It's really going to be like round 12, round 13. That's going to be a big pain in the butt. Shelda needs to be stronger than this, but I think that we're going to have a hard time getting our Sheldas up and running. Shelda helps carry a couple rounds, and not getting her kind of sucks, but we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it. Are you still having problems? Oh, we're just waiting for lag. I like to see Leica out here doing Leica stuff. Good for them. Good for them. I'll go peek at our opponents in a second. I think I'm going to keep like kind of growing my core team as much as possible. This Shelda here is pretty good. I'm going to keep going for economy as I can. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We get experience here. Dragon's Will can be very strong. It really depends. Damn, Goblin Lord could be good too. This is economy. I have to take this. Okay, so this is insta-take for our build. You know, right now it's going to be wasted on Tayson, but we will get Bolina to where she needs to be. We have confidence in our ability to get Bolinas. And yeah, we should be good. We have plenty of silver here. We have plenty of silver. There's about 24 silver sitting right there. So it's not like we're not going to be in a good spot. We are in a position where Bolina needs to absolutely be the highest tier unit, which is kind of okay. So we will hopefully get her. We do have her here. I'll fire an extension right now. I do not have a Shelda. I'm going to probably start selling Sheldas at this point. If we get them later, we get them later. I'm going to be looking for Bolina. And, okay, Menace is not great. Menace bow is not a good bow for us. We'll grab slimes. We'll grab this, and I'll take the 10. So take the slime, drop the slime, take this, drop this. Take the 10, get rid of the slime, drop this. I like slime for endgame. Sometimes dropping a, like, souped up slime at the very end of the battle is pretty broken. So, Gaith is doing Gaith things. Tayson's pulling all these units down, giving a little stun. I would like to have an increased range on Bolina, but I mean 6,000 is not bad. We're doing some protection. It's not terrible. Much more effective once we get a bigger Bolina though. So let's just see what we get. Let's see. Okay. We'll take money, and we will continue to look for Bolinas. I do not mind that. That's gonna be probably all the Tayson I need for a while. Gosh, I'll sell Shelda. I know I don't like selling, but I absolutely have to get another Bolina on the field. So that is unfortunate. Alright, well, it's not going to happen this round. Let's just go buy some more slimes. This and this, just to get the out. I can't put them down, damn. Alright, we just wasted some stuff here, but that's okay. 142 heat. This could be very troubling for us. We do not have the damage that we need. We might lose this round, unfortunately. We'll see. The problem is I don't have enough damage. We do have two tier 5 Taysons who are staying alive, and they are holding aggro. So if it wasn't for that, we would be in a really bad spot. So thank you to Tayson. Oh, we lose the time, man. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. When they fuck you on your carry, it's absolutely annoying. Okay, finally. We get what we need, but it's way late in the game. We're just gonna have to really push at this point. I don't think I'm gonna lose very often from here on out, but God, that hurts. It hurts bad. We do get a Sharp Claws, which is good. We'll drop this, and we're really gonna have to work hard to catch up. I mean, this is not great at all. Man, not cool, Satan. You're screwing me up here. You're terrible RNG. I mean, we are one blue book and one Bolina away from a tier 6 Bolina, so that is good. We do have some strong frontliners. So we shouldn't really have to sell anymore at this point, which is a good position to be in. And we're only 1 round behind this guy, so that's good. So you're saying there's a chance. Sure. That's fine. Yeah, give us free. This is basically money. Drop this, go look for a good strat. Focus on defense is pretty much garbage right now. This is not terrible. I am going to go Dragon's Will, though. And let's just get shit going. I can't sell anybody right now, so we're going to have to sit. We'll drop this, sell this. Get some slime. Drop, sell, drop. Get this. Then I kind of go look for Slime Knight, sell, play, and this would be. I don't think I want this next turn. I'm gonna let it go away. We will try to take advantage of the free shmonies. Okay, cool. So hopefully get a blue book at some point and level up Bolina. I'm actually we're pretty close to getting Bolina naturally expanded. Yeah, not bad. We need more heroes. We need more heroes on the field. We do have a tier 4 Shelda, so we're starting to look pretty good. We have money next round to do an expand. I miss old Black Turtle Soldier. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me sad, but it's okay. I can't tier up my Tayson just yet, so I'm gonna probably go for like an expand here, and we'll get Shelda out there. This hurts. This hurts. Look how much Tayson we're gonna have, man. I'm gonna do this. And we absolutely have to have Amara on the field. Maybe I do that. We're gonna expand next turn as well. Slime Boss at 10. Pump is pretty good, and we'll hold on for that because we have this. So we're only at a small amount of heat. It's okay. It's okay. We will be fine. But we have a lot of fucking Tayson, dude. We have so much Tayson. And we'll be able to go even more Tayson once I get one more Bolina, right? So, not bad. Bolina is doing a considerable amount of damage. Not as much as she could be. We'll be doing more soon. You know, 1.5 mil. Not bad. Not bad at all. We are on track for good things. We are on track for good things. Just gotta get there. You know, having these meaty Taysons is pretty good, man. Especially if I can get Bolina up. That protection on them is gonna be nice. As those damn Jinseis are saying right now. Okay. I don't want that. Anything good? Poopy. Poop sandwich. Alright, we'll do this. Drop this here. Put a sword there. That's probably fine. Get the Bolina we've been looking for. Now we could finally double up our Tayson. Put this guy in the middle. Other Tayson. Okay. So I think we're good. I definitely want to get a gate on the field, so I'm gonna do a sell, pop this, and then maybe do something like this. Okay. Now we're benefiting from a gate's initial magic. We are doing stupid damage now. We're in stupid damage territory. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. 3 million damage, super fast. We have lots of bodies on the field that are nice. I do want to expand and throw one more Gaith out so that I have somebody in the teleport pad as a last line of defense for Bolina, and to give Bolina that guard. Her having guard is important against boss round, like AoE rounds and stuff. Do we have any mighty blocks on her? No, nothing really. A little bit of spell defense, that's it. Oof. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. So now we have our other Agath here. We'll go even more sword. And base recovery would have been nice over here, but that's okay. That's all right. Not bad. Drop this for ice. We do have slime powers. And we'll take the 20% double from that. And I don't care about this. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Man, these two dudes are strong as balls. That's pretty good. We'll do this. Everybody's kinda can probably do this. There we go. The Gaith gives everybody protection. That's pretty good. Bolina. 202 heat. We lose here? Can this little Gaith do it? Ah, oh, damn. That was as good as I was going to be able to get, man. Damn. 202 heat is a lot of heat. That is a lot of heat. This is going to be extremely close because of that slime loss. Oh, man. We had two bad losses this Strife round. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. I am excited to see this little bow here. I can't risk doing this, so I will take that. Extra spell power is solid. We'll put that here. We'll throw this on the other one. All the swords go to Mara. We now have a decently spec'd Shelda. Throw this here. And Sharp Claws is a fantastic find. We'll get the double refreshes, which is good. And let's see if we can get some power. Okay, this. I would do Medal of Presentation, but it will likely screw us, but I'll take that. Giving everyone, so all of everybody here is pretty much a tenacity hero. I have tons of them. Giving them all that extra defense and HP is huge for Bolina because it just means people stay alive longer. So yeah, we are in solid shape. I think that we have a very strong chance of getting top on this. Bolina is doing a good amount of damage. Round 16. We're going to be hitting round 20 at a considerable amount of heat, so we'll just have to see what we can get. I really have to start taking advantage of Dragon Slayer like right now for our assault tokens so that we can max out our potential damage there. So that's going to be like attack speed and attack damage. I would take one troop size. That'd be cool. No, don't do that. I mean, this is free silver for us. That's fine. This guy's going to lose. Yeah. Yep, he's going to lose. Okay. So we get our Saeryung to the next tier. That's pretty good. We're going to look for that. Double slime and attack speed. Let's do it. So we have 15 activations at 25%, so these slime knights are going to be pretty chunky. When they die, they spawn more slimes. So that's 4 additional slimes on this guy. I mean, this is an easy-ass round. They'll probably clear it. Kanak is good at clearing, like bulk grapple. So we will definitely clear this. This isn't going to be a problem for us. So let's just do one more refresh. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm kind of curious to watch what level 11 slimes do. So let's just see what they do. So here are my slime knights. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. They need to be like 20 to be any good. They're definitely not good against Kanak. They're more they're better for others. So they cleared it no problem. We probably cleared this without thinking about it. Yeah, for sure. Like, nobody's even scathed. Like, everybody's here except for my Agath. I need to get Agath to the next tier. She needs to be not tier 4. I need her tier 5. That will make a pretty big difference across the board as to what she's going to be able to provide to the team in terms of everything. So let's just see if we can get that. Okay. So we get... Okay. That's pretty good. At this point, I guess I keep everybody that's here. That's fine. Let's go look for Boss Slime. Could be pretty strong. Damn. Weak round for sure. Slime Boss at 18. Depends on the heat. They're at a 167 heat. This might actually be pretty fatal for them. Yeah, dudes. She's about to give a lot of protection and a lot of defense. I'll move Mara up. And... let's see. Yeah, we're looking at a significant amount. So almost 10 attack speed, 19,000 spell power, not exactly capped, but because of guard, our defense is pretty high. 100 and 2,000, like 1,000 and 2,000. This is all coming from guard. That kind of buffed her up quite a bit. So not bad at all. Does she win? Oh wow. Mel can pull it out sometimes, man. Mel can pull it out sometimes, even when the chips are stacked. Next round is going to be pretty fucking difficult. Pretty difficult. I would love a tier 6 Shelda. Sheldas don't seem to be living. Do I even have a Shelda on the field right now? I do, right? Yeah, she doesn't seem to be surviving. What is this going to give me? Wow. Okay, so we have infinite mana. We have infinite mana on our Bolina at this point. She will never lose mana. She'll just continue to attack. That our DPS definitely has just gone up as a result. I'm nervous about double up here. We don't get it. Good. So I will definitely try to do like combination of things that you don't want to deal with. 139 heat. We're not going to have a problem. We will when it comes to HP. I think we have enough. We think we have enough damage. I wish we had more staff here, but I feel like we're in a really good spot damage-wise. So let's what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch Bolina's damage as well as her MP, and you're gonna get a sense of double yellow. That's kind of funny. So her MP never goes to 0. It never goes to 0. So she'll basically, as fast as she can attack, is as fast as her skill will fire. See how everyone's skill is just firing constantly. Now it comes down to can we? Come on, Bleed, don't die. Okay, so we lose to yellow. That hurts quite a bit. Quite a bit. How much damage do we end up doing? 11 million damage. Yikes. Maybe I should have expanded one more time and had another body on the field, but like there's nobody here worth their salt. We'll cap out our attack here. This is a desperately needed. Throw this here. I can now start growing the rest of our heroes up to the next tier. So that is pretty solid. So I could hypothetically combine these two Taysons. And now we have a strong Tayson. And I'll bring out this one. Or would a Sheldon make more sense? I could sell these from now on. The Gaith on the back line is pretty good. Interesting. Maybe we do Shelda on the back line. And we get to have one more, so we'll do that. I'll just get these out so we can have them. Oh, Sharp Claws, lock on Sharp Claws. Okay. So we're gonna sweep these levels. This kind of gives you a full example of Bolina in her prime, man. Like, she is completely maxed out. The only thing I can really do is just put more staff here, but it's quite strong. It's just me versus this guy. Oh, I'm gonna totally kill this fucking dude. Look at this. I win next turn. I could walk away from the computer at this point and win the game. That's kind of how sometimes it plays out. So we have dealt with so much bad luck in this round, and we're about to fucking clown this shit. Clown it. I'll throw execute. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll throw it here. And I will attempt to just... I mean, we'll play it because we're going to play it. But this sucks to play against. This sucks to play against. And we'll do this. Yeah, but we will probably survive this. I mean, maybe not. It's 14 million. But we probably will be able to do it. But there's no way in hell this team is beating. Look at his HP. 49 million each. 100 million damage that this one Mel has to do. It's just not going to happen. So we got it. So we just do kissy face and we'll see. Yeah, they sent garbage at us. And the thing is, the best you can hope for is a tie. But I really don't, unless my Bolina gets AoE killed, I really don't think it's going to be a tie. Yeah, we got the other boss. I think my Mara did actually hit these bosses, and Mara made us win. Mara shredded those bosses' defense. And yeah, that's how it works, guys. That is how it works. An additional bunch of points here. And this is why I love this build. You know, even with the bad luck, I think we probably could have beaten another 2 rounds. I know people we were playing against were kind of scrubby, so I can't like go super victory, but we'll be in the god tier and 2 more wins. 6 more days, yeah, probably make like I'll probably hit the top 100 more than likely with this build. I mean that's if I actually played as aggressively as I should be. But guys, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bolina is amazing. So good. Just gonna keep saying it. Alright. See you next time.